I was talking with my ex-girlfriend, and she's like always telling me how
Why are you
fucking
doing
awful.
that?
I don't know. That's fucking terrible.
Anyway.
Like, yeah, we've been on and off again thing for like 6 years. 6 years.
That's crazy.
And now like, it came to the point, like, for real, it was just like, this is not going to work. You're not going to change and become something that I can be with for the rest of my life. I'm not going to change into something that you can be with for the rest of your life. We just have to end it.
Yeah.
Right? Because we're just prolonging this fucked up situation, and we're not going anywhere. We're just
Right.
treading water, and it's just fucking awful.
Miserable. Yeah.
And she was just like fucking just venting to me about me. You know, like all of my failures, the things that I should have said and didn't say, the things that I did say and shouldn't have said, and just like, I'm just fucking sitting there like, yeah. What do you have to say about that? I don't know. I was just being myself. I don't know. I'm not trying to be anything. I'm just, and then she's like, well, if you really love me, then people that love each other fucking, and I couldn't. And now, like, I don't know. I don't want to just like not talk to her anymore. But at the same time, if every conversation is just how I was wrong in everything, then I don't really want to talk on the phone anymore.
That makes sense.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I don't want to leave you hanging and stuff, but if everything's going to be this, then I can't really do it.
Right.
Cuz I'm not the person to vent to about me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You do that with somebody else.
Right.
Like if you talk to me, we can have a conversation that's semi-enjoyable. I'll do it.
Yeah. Engage.
Right. But if it's just, and it's been like that for so long.
Man,
Yeah.
that sucks. Yeah, I didn't think about it until after I went to Hawaii and realized a bunch of shit. That in my past relationship, we were broken up, but like seeing each other, whatever. And he had said, well, I lied to you because you did this.
Of course.
And yeah, and I had done something that he already did. So he was mad at me because he said, I didn't realize you could be like me, or because you turned into me. And I was like, I'm sorry.
What?
You're justifying lying to me because you're upset that I did the same shit you did because you don't want me to be like you. Why are you not asking yourself, instead of, oh my God, why is she acting like me? Why am I acting like this?
Yeah.
Why not for a second do you think, wait, why did I do this in the first place? She's all acting like me, but why is acting like me bad? Like, self-reflect anywhere. It's just like, you did this. Even if I'm doing the exact same shit as you, it's still
Negative.
you did this. Yeah.
It's a negative thing for me to be like you are.
I don't get it. And I didn't even do it to like the extent that he did. Like, it's just a fucked up situation. And people who can't self-reflect will never admit that they need help. And that's that. They'll never change.
Yeah, you are reflecting him, and he doesn't like what he's seeing.
He doesn't even get it.
He doesn't even get it.
Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
That's just like not being able to look at yourself.
And uses it, and then uses that as a justifiable reason to like lie to me about doing what he did or didn't do. You know, it's just
That's dumb as fuck.
so fucked.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
And that was the long-term relationship guy. Are you guys still talking?
No.
Really? You ripped that Band-Aid off.
Yeah, so here's the thing. So like, we don't talk. Basically, before Hawaii, we ended things because he had finally admitted to me, I lied to you this whole time. And he's like, but I did it because you acted like me. That was that whole thing.
I did it because of you.
Right.
Always.
So yeah.
Same shit. This fucking ex.
Exactly.
I did this because you did this. All right, word. I said this because you said that one time. It's
Cool.
always me. All right.
always
yeah,
my
it's
fault.
always everything is always me. It's all good. I mean,
Exactly.
yeah, perfect.
Yeah, he was like, once I heard that, I just could not even think to tell you the truth, so I didn't even bother, whatever. And so I like sent this huge like paragraph just going off, just telling him that I did not think he was a good person, which is a lot because he can't even say that about me. He knows that I'm a good person. That's a huge thing for someone you used to be so close to have to say about you, that they don't even, take you seriously. But I told him everything. Like, it was all bullshit. And, but we ended up seeing each other in person after I went off on him. Cause I don't know why he didn't tell me in person in the first place. He like messaged it to me. And I was like, bro, you can't just like drop that shit. Like, so I saw him in person and we were like, it was a nice little goodbye or whatever. Like, we listened to music and drove around, and we had talked that we would see each other again when I got home, and that, this wouldn't be the last time we see each other. But I've been home for a month now. I haven't talked to him at all, spoken to him at all. I texted him for his birthday when I was in Hawaii. It was his birthday, and so like I messaged him, and that was the last we ever spoke. I came home, and I just didn't feel the need to reach out to him, trying to move on with my life, But he likes to talk a whole lot of shit on Twitter, and that really pisses me off.
I can tell by the way you're arching your eyebrows.
Yeah, like direct shit. He only has one ex, okay? I'm it. So he's retweeting all this shit with like, your ex is with someone right now, and they're thinking they found the one, and like whatever. Like, I can't even.
What?
Just bullshit like that, and making himself look bad. But I had the feeling he was looking at my page a lot. So I ended up blocking him on Twitter, and within 2 days he blocked me.
On
On
Twitter?
Twitter.
So you can block him and still see his shit?
I could block him and still see his stuff. Yeah. But eventually, obviously, he saw that I blocked him within 2 days and blocked me back. So I was like, I knew you were looking at my shit. Like,
stupid games.
Yeah, I'm like, you are playing every game possible without any sort of communication directly. It's like, it's so stupid. That's why I just blocked him, But that's where that's at.
That's good. I mean,
Yeah.
you finally got, it's just this easing out of something that you were just fucking sucked in. The same shit I'm going with my ex too. It's like,
it still is miserable.
yeah.
I talked about it in therapy just yesterday, and I'm still in a much better place than I was. But I think back like the first few months of the breakup, and I just hurt for myself because I was in such a bad place. I would never wish that upon anyone. It's horrible.
Yeah.
I lost 20 fucking pounds.
Oh my God.
I used to weigh 150. I'm like still trying to get there. I'm like 137 now, maybe.
Oh shit.
But I went down to 129 within like 3 weeks.
Oh my God. That's really, really bad.
It was bad, yeah. And that's just a little bit.
Yeah. And then I remember when it was happening, I was like trying to give you like cliches to lift you up a little bit. Like, it's always darkest, right before the sun breaks, it's the darkest point, and then it's like, so on and so forth. And
Rain's
I was
right
like,
before the rainbow.
exactly, the rainbow. And I was asking you, I was like, does that help? Does any of that, does that stuff help you? And you're like, fuck no. And I was like, yeah, that's only a time thing.
No,
The
seriously.
only thing that's going to help that is time passing, which is brutal.
Just, try not to kill yourself in
Right.
the meantime.
Yeah,
that's the goal.
Exactly.
It was so bad. It was so bad. Like, one of the worst experiences in my life.